So before you learn about indefinite integrals and definite integrals, you need to know about how to integrate these equations. Integrate is basically another word for taking the antiderivative. So the symbol for an indefinite is going to be like this, while definite is going to have 2 here, as you learned. So we're just going to stick with this right now. So we're not going to worry about if it's indefinite, definite, or indefinite, and what you got to do with each one, but we're going to look on how to do these simple integration techniques. The power is just like the power rule for going to find the derivative. So let's say we have 2x plus 5 dx. Well, what you can do is you're going to do the same thing you did before. And the rule is that before, what you did is you minus n minus 1 and you multiplied it by n. Well, this time what you're going to do is you're going to have c of x n plus 1 over n plus 1. So basically here, what's going to happen is 2x, and you're going to add 1 here, and it's going to become 2. And you're going to divide by 2, and you're going to just get x squared. Here, it's just going to become 5x. And that's how you do power. Chain is another one that has always gotten to me. So let's say we've got x plus 5 squared dx. So how would you do that? Well, the first thing is that what if you took the derivative of something, what would make it equal to this? Well, you know that the chain rule is going to have, if I took the derivative of this, it's going to have a 2 over here, and this is going to become a 1, and then outside of it is going to be a 1. So we do know that there's going to now be a 1/2 on the outside, because you have to get rid of that. So the best way to look at it is like this. Let's have something a little bit more complicated. 2x squared plus 5 squared. So one thing you can do is look at what you've got normally and take the derivative of it, and this would become 2x squared plus 5 times 4x. So you get 8x times 2x squared plus 5. So, as you can see, ignore everything I just did. It's for I'll tell you the important step. You've got 2x squared plus 5 squared. Something you need to do is add 1 here. Same thing as the power rule. And you're going to get 3, and then divide by it, and you're going to get 1/3 2x squared plus 5 cubed. But to get rid of all this, because when you take the derivative of this, you still have to take the derivative inside, you're going to have to multiply all of this by the inside of that, which is going to become 4x. So you know this whole thing is going to be over 4x, because then these are going to disintegrate, and this is going to take care of that. So that's a good way to take care of it, is to finally do the power rule with a thing like this, with a chain, and then take the inside and figure out what you're going to have to cross out and what's going to be on the bottom. So if we take our x plus 5 squared over here, add 1, we're going to get 1/3 x plus 5 cubed. The inside of it's going to be 1, and it's not going to do anything. So we know that if we took the derivative of this, and you learned before, this 3 is going to come down here and cross that out. This is going to turn into a 2. And you have to take the derivative of that, and x plus 5's derivative is equal to 1. So we know now it's going to be x plus 5 cubed. That's the chain rule. Logs and exponents get a little bit trickier. If I have the natural log of 5 dx, 5x dx, what is that? Well, what was the log ones again?